Hey everyone, it is Have a High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the Super Saiyan 2 LR TEQ Gohan. We're going to do some fun team builds, of course, and all that good stuff. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. Let's go ahead and dive into it. First and foremost, I've already done a breakdown, so I'll go through this pretty quickly. Love the card art, SSR art to the left-hand side. TUR art is on the right hand side. It's both amazing card art. And then the LR right here, the Earth Protecting Flash, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth. It is a Super Tech 130% LR unit. Movie Heroes category Key plus 4, 130% across the board, with a Super Tech type Key plus 4, HP and attack and defense 100%. So the Super attack is Soaring Dragon Havoc. 12 key is raises attack and defense for 1 turn, which is a 30% increase, causes colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense, which is a minus 50% for 3 turns. Then you have the Brilliant Strike as the 18 key, raises defense only, no attack, for 1 turn. That's a 30% increase, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and massively lowers defense. That's a minus 80% for 3 turns. And the passive skill is really where it's at, right? This passive skill is it's very interesting and can get really ridiculous after the 5th turn. So it is the Beyond the Galaxy attack and defense 58% right off the bat, plus an additional +1 a key and attack and defense per key sphere obtained. Doesn't have to be tech key sphere, any key sphere is fine. So having an orb changer is going to be beneficial on a team that you're going to be running this unit on, plus an additional 58% when performing an ultra super attack. So you want to get to 18 key every single time to maximize damage there with that additional 58% calculated separately. Really powerful there. And on top of that, it's a medium chance, it's a 25% chance of launching an additional super attack. It makes this unit just have a nickname for it. I'm not going to call it all the time. It's the Eraser Gohan, because it's going to erase an enemy, especially after the 5th turn, because after the 5th turn you get another additional 59%, and attack becomes a critical hit when performing an ultra super attack if HP is 58% or less, with a Movie Heroes category ally whose name is Goku, youth excluded, on the team starting from the 5th turn of the battle once only. Yes, that's a lot of restrictions there, but if you can make that happen, then you can also throw on an additional active skill, which is Promise Made to Dad, plus 12 to key, and another 59% for 1 turn. Can be activated with HP is 58% or less, with a Movie Heroes category ally whose name is Goku, youth excluded, on the team starting from the 5th turn. So yeah, right there is the damage is just once again erasing enemies there. But because it has these situations where a Goku needs to be on the team to get that active skill and passive skill when your HP is 58% or less after the 5th turn, it's important that you are going to be running at least a Goku somewhere. So Link skills, it's okay. They could have added something else, maybe, rather than Shattering the Limit. Gaze of Respect, there's only a few units that can run that. Yeah, it would have been nice to have Fierce Battle on this. So it's Super Saiyan Warrior Race, Gaze of Respect, all in the family, Prepare for Battle. Thank goodness there's Prepare for Battle there, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. But would have been nice to have maybe a couple other things a little different on there. But categories is really strong. It's Hyper Saiyans, Full Power, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Youth, Bond of Master and Disciple, Super Saiyan 2 Exploding Rage, and All Out Struggle. I just realized, never mind, I'm just thinking to myself, but because I didn't do a team for Exploding Rage, and I guess you could run it with Abiris, but anyway, I didn't put them on the list. But the stats are really solid here. 21,000 HP, attack 21,780, and defense 13,594. So that's the unit in itself. So let's talk about team building and breaking this down that way. So first and foremost, like I mentioned before, you're gonna want a Goku somewhere, and primarily you would want it with a Movie Heroes category Goku. Make it a lot easier, and yeah, it's there's only a few out there, right? So but here's the links that you want to use with this unit here that would make it a lot easier to get to that 18 key super attack, which is once again very important there. So you do have one unit that does have all 6 links included on here. Well, not all 6 links, right? Because there's what, 7 links, right? Because there's LR 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7 links. Well, there's 6 links, so not all, but 6 links, and that is the Super Saiyan Gohan World Tournament unit on here. So if you haven't picked this one up, you have to wait for the World Tournament to try to summon for him. And overall, he's a support. He's an attack support as well. So if you're looking for like mad damage and focusing on damage, that's the unit that you want to bring as a link partner to just really maximize everything. But all in all, it's in and of itself, he's not a overly great unit, the AGL Gohan there. So you could just not use them, but I think most people are just trying to increase that damage to the highest of abilities. So that's that unit is going to be there as a attack support, no defense support though. The 5 links, there are 4 units that you can run. Of course, you can run the SSR Super Saiyan TEQ Gohan. It's not overly a great unit either, and plus it's only an SSR. However, the AGL EZA Goku there, he's not bad. He works out fairly well. He's not a Movie Heroes unit, so you're not going to activate his the Goku in and of itself, the active skill. But like I said, you just need an ally there. So just kind of going back to the breakdown there, it basically says with a Movie Heroes category ally whose name is Goku on the team. So it has to be that individual there. So he won't activate it, but he does have 5 links and is an orb changer, which is beneficial. Then you have the free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 Goku there. So once again, if you don't have the summonable one, the AZA one, I guess you can run that as well. But there is a Movie Hero Super Saiyan 1 Strength Goku that you can use for 5 links there. So he would count as a Goku Movie Heroes, and I'll activate the passive and the active. So, but the unit that you really want to use if you have him, right, is this guy, because right here, because he is a orb changer, which is a huge positive for this unit here. He also is a Movie Heroes Goku, so that's beneficial. However, he really doesn't link all that well, but having the orb changing is huge, and being able to activate on there. So if you don't have that unit, you could run the Movie Heroes Godku here. He would work. He's also an orb changer, just not as good as Bomku. And then also this unit here also counts as a Movie Heroes Goku as well. He's also orb changer, but I will only run him if you're on JP. If you are on Global, you're going to run the physical Super Saiyan Blue Goku there. So you do have Vegeta as an orb changer. You do have Goten as an orb changer as well for Rainbow. But I think these are some solid options if you're building a team around and you want to max out damage for Gohan, right? So let's look at some teams that you can run here. First and foremost, of course, I always run or create the LR team. Unfortunately, this Movie Heroes LR team is not very good. Does not link well. It does have this Goku here, so it's fine, but the rest of the LRs on here really does not link well at all. And you might be hard pressed to get to that 18 key. He's an orb changer, or they are an orb changer with the Aurelian Goku there. So, but it's excluding Youth Goku, so he won't count as the Movie Hero active on there. So this bad boy is almost a must if you want to max out damage there. But everyone else, not so much. So the LR team. If you want to mess around with it, feel free to, but I wouldn't really run it. So if you're going to run more of a synchronized team here, this is kind of the team that you want to run here. I am bringing 3 Gokus that fit the Movie Heroes slash Goku activating the passive and the active skill here. So we have Godku. Actually, just realizing it's Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan Blue. So and Blue Goku, so that's kind of interesting. I'm just missing Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 on here, and it can still, in a sense, work out. There's some other options you can run for links or for orb changing down in the bottom below, and of course, since it's a secondary type right there, you could bring in other support units like the 50% support lead and Tien, and the free-to-play Goku and Gohan, which actually links very well with them. Did I put them on the links sheet? I didn't put them on a link sheet, did I? That's my bad. I believe, yeah, they have 5 links. They have 5 links. That's my fault on there. I should have done that. Let me actually fix that right now, because hey, you know what? It deserves a little discussion piece right here. There we go. 5 links right there. So good unit to run if you're building teams. So this is just a Movie Heroes team. Once again, you're running at 130, not very optimal. So the teams that you're going to be running with this LR Gohan isn't very good. You're definitely going to run it with the categories he's on. So if you want to run a full key change team, you can do that actually as well with the Vegeta and with the Goten there. So if you want to run that, Super Mono is available. Super TEQ right here. Various different units that you can run. You know, if you're running Go Bros on this team here and running a Mono TEQ, you might want to bring this Trunks to go along with it, because it will activate with that Goten right there. So that can work out. Kid Icarus, you know, actually does fine on this team, so you can run him as well. But you know, you're really only having this Goku to activate the active skill, and that's pretty much about it. So and if you're on JP, you can run this guy, so that works out. Well, you know what, I guess, well, that's not a Movie Heroes though. I was like, I guess I can run the EZA Goku, but he's not this guy's not a Movie Hero. So anyway, really this unit in itself can actually be very beneficial for a game mode that not too many people still run, and that's the punching bag. So if you're still having trouble hitting that 99999, this unit, the Eraser Gohan, should be able to do this very easily. So I have a couple orb changers on here. You know, you have this Goku already activating. On JP it's even easier because of it's EZA. So yeah, this should be a no-brainer. So now let's really dive into the teams that you really want to use with the TEQ Gohan here, because it's not the 130 that you're running with these teams, right? So you're looking at the 170 teams, and starting with Movie Heroes on top, having a 170 leader versus 130 is a huge difference, and you're going to be bringing those same individual units that I did mention before on Movie Heroes: the AGL World Tournament Gohan, the Bomku, the movie the Godku there, and then of course you can run Movie Hero support unit in physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan right there. But I think the team that it's going to be best suited for this unit, and it's going to be the most versatile, is Goku's family. If you do have Super Saiyan 4 Goku on there, he links up fairly well. So unlike Gogeta, who really kind of doesn't link up as well, I don't think so. I think it's like 4 links versus 3 links. But you can bring, you know, this unit here that makes it a little bit diverse. Of course, you can still also bring the TEQ Goku as well, so you can run it on the Goku there. Oh, one thing I just didn't mention is on the movie Heroes, since you also have a fusion secondary leader skill as well with Gogeta, you could bring Weirus, and that's actually a very useful unit as a double orb changer, right? So anyway, kind of going back into this. Here on this team, you're able to run, you know, this unit here, and just like I said, really good options on Goku's family. Hybrid Saiyans, you can run Hybrid Saiyans as well. You do have a Survivors with the 50% TN, TEQ TN there if you want to run him on there. You do have World Tournament Gohan there, which is fantastic. High School Gohan as a support unit, and then Bana Master's Disciple. There's some options here as well. So I think these 4 teams, you know, run Super Saiyan 2 Gohan well enough, and I think Goku's family is probably the better one to run because of the diversity and the multitude of different things that that team can bring in. And like I said, I'm only showing a very few options on that team there. So the other 4, and once again I forgot to put Exploding Rage. I was like, oh, if it's Exploding Rage, I could have put Beerus on here. Anyway, youth category, you can run some decent units on the youth category. Kid Icarus being the one that's a little bit different. You can run Bola as a support. Super Saiyan 2, yeah, you can. The problem with Super Saiyan 2 is no Movie Heroes Goku, right? That's going to be the big problem on here, and also on youth team as well. Youth team, no movie Goku. Actually, let me kind of go back here. Yeah, so all these here have options for Movie Hero Goku except for Hybrid Saiyans, right? So Hybrid Saiyans does have a limitation. I actually should have put them on the bottom of the list, and Master's Disciple should have been the third one higher. So but anyway, so that's the problem with these teams here. You're not going to have some of these options to run. Full power movie bosses, you can see some of those units there. And then all out struggle, there's some units there. So that you can run. The TEQ Bardock, LR Bardock being a unusual one that you can run that actually links up okay with the Gohan there. But yeah, anyway, I just kind of want to go through this. Nothing overly special and fun about really these teams. Like I mentioned before, the Goku's family is probably your best bet to maximize damage, have the diversity, have the movie heroes Gokus and stuff like that. But you know, movie heroes in of itself, the Gogeta team is fine as well. So anyway, I'll probably be running like, you know, that team, or if I'm gonna run a full Super Saiyan 2 Gohan team, that's going to be looking like something like this or something. So anyway, with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this breakdown, and if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.